Hi, my loves. I want to share with you how I release all fears. You can do this too. I'm going to share with you a story that I shared with in my community, in the Rosey Life community and course. And I know this is going to help you, and you guys are going to be able to use it right away, because fears, doubts feel awful. They feel tense in the body. They feel like they're attacking the mind and that you can't get away from them and that nothing you do makes them go away. That's all bullshit. I'm going to teach you what I personally do with any thought, any fear, any intrusive thought, any trigger, all of those names and labels that we use. And this is so fast, so easy, and I can't wait for you to do it. Before we get started, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Rose, and welcome to The Rosey Life. So if you are interested in working with me one-on-one, or you'd like to join the Rosey Life community and course, go to RoseyLife.com. You can sign up where we dive deep into all of these topics, and I don't leave you hanging in there. I show up every week live, and you get a bunch of lessons to do on your own as well, and you have a wonderful, beautiful community. I love you guys so much. Everyone that's in the course right now, you guys are amazing. All right, and if you're interested in joining me in London January 2nd, for all my UK people or anyone out there in Europe, you can join me January 2nd for a one-day retreat where we're gonna take this shit to another level. Imagine you in a room full of other people, small room, by the way, small group of people, working on this and imagining together and doing this work together. It's like, I cannot wait. All right, if you're interested in the retreat, all you have to do is shoot me an email, rose@roseylife.com. Okay, now fears. So we think that fears, which are basically, let's say what a fear is. Fear is just a feeling, okay? Fear is a feeling that is born from a thought, okay? So if you think of something, if you think about a desire that you have for anything that you want, and then you're like feeling good, and you are just like, yeah, I got this. And then all of a sudden you're walking out in public, or you hear a song, or you see like a happy family, or you see someone in a luxurious car, and you're just like, what the fuck, where's my stuff, right? And then you start right away, you have a thought, a fear that what if I don't get it? What if you're delusional? What if you're not, what if this is all bullshit? What if nothing's going to happen? What if, right? Whatever it is that thought that comes up, what it does, it produces fear, okay? It produces this feeling of fear, of anxiousness, right? And you might go, in another video I just made, you might go to the past or the future with those thoughts. Neither of them feel good. So what happens is your body now starts feeling this fear. So some people might feel anxious, like this motor running in their chest or in your tummy or your neck and shoulders, whatever it is, right? Your body is going to produce it. But remember, the body is like, I always say to all my clients, it's the last train in the car, right? If you look at a train, the motor is up in the front, and all the way at the back, it's the last train, right? It's the last car of the train. It's what responds last, because you've already been holding on to it. So trusting that what your body tells you is bullshit, because it literally is only telling you something that you were thinking. So trusting that your feelings in your body as whether you should do something or not, that's really believing the thing that's farthest away from who you are, which is love. If it doesn't feel good, it's not true. What you want to do is be aware of what your body is doing, be aware of your feelings, and then be aware of your thoughts, right? It doesn't mean you have to micromanage and look at every single thought, because that's exhausting. It's so exhausting, right? Even when Neville Goddard talks about mental diets, like, he didn't mean, and at least I don't think this is what it meant, to look at every single little thought you have and try to flip it and change it. No, that feels like panic and anxiety and torture. What you want to do is start remembering and loving everything. And this is what I want to share with you, is that you want to turn everything into love. Love dissolves all things of fear, negativity, doubt, anything in the body. Love everything, everything. One of my friends, Elizabeth, she's from Elizabeth Your Higher Self. Her and I met up again and had lunch, and she was telling me a story that she was loving her mom's toe, and she was saying that because her mom had been afraid that she had something cancerous on her toenail, and these doctors were like freaking her out and telling her all this stuff that, oh, you got to go get a biopsy and all this stuff. And it really spiraled, and she noticed that she was like worried. So she decided to turn to love, and loved that toe of her mom's. And she loved it. She just kept pouring love on it. So she went to a different doctor, and the doctor said, oh, no, your labs came back fine. They're negative, and that's just a little toe fungus you have. And she was like, oh my God. She's like, because this is what we were talking about at lunch. It's like, we love everything, love it. Like, we were walking around the streets and all the shops, and no matter what we heard or saw, we're like, oh, we love it. We love it. We love it. Love everything. And what you want to do is look at your thoughts and your feelings the same way. So when you have a fear or a negative thought that comes in, right, you love it. You understand that the reason you feel that is because it is your ego trying to keep you separate from love. And this is what I do. You understand in that moment, this is me feeling separate from love. And when you're saying love, that means everything. It means your manifestations, your desires, God, I am, who you are, the eternal now. You are saying, when you say love, love covers all of it. Every single one of your manifestations, all of them, okay? So you don't have to get into the details like that. You just stick to love. And you say, this is just me feeling separate from love. That's why I feel this. That's all that is. So what am I gonna do? The antidote is loving it. You love it back. You're like, you know what? That's what you're thinking. I'm gonna go ahead and shower you with love. And you can imagine yourself putting a big pink or blue, green, whatever your favorite color is, fuzzy blanket, and you just give it a big love hug with your blanket. Whatever it is that you're thinking, whatever it is that you're feeling, just love it. Just say, I love you. I love you. Why can you do that? Because you are love. You are infinite love. You are love. You are unconditional love. You don't run out, ever, never, never. So you have all the love to give to that negative thought, that negative feeling, that toe, whatever it is, right? You have the ability to give that much love. So I want you to practice it. So one day, I want to give you another story. One day I was sitting in the car. I'm not sure if I shared this with you guys here or in the Rosey Life community in course, but I'm going to share with you here. I was in the car, and my son was driving the car, and something bothered me. I had an unwanted thought, okay? I don't even like to call them triggers anymore because that gives them too much importance, and I don't want to give anything importance that I don't want to, okay? So I had an unwanted thought come in, and my son's driving, listening to music, and he's talking to me about some stuff, and I noticed that my body started tensing up. My neck and my shoulders were really tense, and I was feeling restless, and I was feeling like I was not peaceful, okay? So whatever the thoughts were, I didn't even have to go deep diving looking for them, because my mind, my body was just in full like restlessness, and I was uneasy. I was like, nothing I thought or do could relax. So trying to figure out where the root of it at that, pointless. And I want you guys to get this, okay, that you don't have to find the root of anything. So what I did in that moment, I said, what do I want? I said, what do I want? And I immediately said, I want to feel peace and joy. And then I put my loving awareness on my neck and shoulders. It was so tight, you guys. And it had been there for a couple weeks. I had gone to get a massage to try to loosen it up. I had gone to yoga classes, hot yoga classes, to stretch and meditate and get zenned out. I was drinking teas. I was rubbing Bengay on my shoulders and neck at nighttime. I literally was doing everything humanly possible to chill the hell out, and it wasn't going away. And in that car ride, whatever thoughts came up again, it fired it up again. So in that moment, I put my loving awareness on my neck and shoulders, and I said, you know what you are, neck and shoulders? You are love. This is so much love, and it's stored up inside my neck and shoulders, and it's just stored up joy. It's stored up joy. That's what this is. And it's going to, it's Joy XR, and it's going to extended release. If you guys have ever seen any kind of medications, I always wondered what XR meant. It means extended release. It means it slowly releases the medication in your body throughout the day. So you only have to take one dose a day or whatever. And so anyway, so I said, this feeling I have in my neck and shoulders is Joy XR. It is slowly releasing throughout my body, throughout my life, all the time. That's it. That's what it is. And I release you, joy. I release you. And ever since then, and what happened within just a few minutes, I think it was 5 minutes, all that pain, all that discomfort in my neck and shoulders was gone. Completely gone. All right? My mind was at peace. I was at complete peace. And I want to tell you that while all of this is happening, my son's driving, he has his music blaring, and he's talking to me. And this is what's happening internally. So you don't have to remove yourself from any condition, to run and go like be zen. I'm like, oh, I need all these people to shut up and be quiet so I can go get my power back. No, you don't. In fact, in those times where you are like, people are talking and you feel busy, you're at the store or whatever, you're in public, you can easily step into this. Okay, I'm not talking about if you're in danger or anything like that. You first remove yourself from danger, okay, obviously, and then you can step into this, okay? So you are able to transmit anything. You can relabel, redefine whatever is happening in your body, and you can claim it and tell it what it is. And using the power of your love, you have the ability to heal and remove and translate anything. And when I tell you that ever since I did that, I have had no neck and shoulder issues at all. In fact, I had a stiff shoulder for weeks or months, and gone, completely gone. And it all just started dismantling on its own. Why? Because I claimed that this was joy. That joy and love, by the way, if you don't know, are the same thing. If you're trying to feel happy, don't try, because you are happiness at the core. If you're trying to feel happiness, just go for love. Just go for the feeling of love, because love is joy. Joy is love. They're the same thing. So you don't have to force yourself to be happy. Just step into power of love. That is who you are. So love is easy to claim. And if you're saying, well, how do I know if I'm doing it right? First of all, you can't do it wrong. Let's get that out of the way. It's impossible for you to do this wrong. When you claim I am, or I love, or I whatever, you are in your power right there, okay? If you're going for a feeling, like a human feeling, that's not what we're talking about, okay? Those feel good if you want to feel. That's easy to do. Think about your mom or your pet or your kid or your favorite food, right? Oh, I love this, right? You can feel that. You can feel that, right? That's love too, right? But you don't have to feel that feeling, that fuzzy feeling, when you tell a negative thought that you love it. I don't want you to think that you have to reach for that feeling in order for it to be effective, okay? You just declaring it and claiming it, I love you, is enough. It dismantles it. And anytime it comes up, any thought, any fear that comes up, you telling it you love it will dissolve it. And you do it persistently. And pretty soon you're going to notice that those thoughts don't come up anymore. But your persistence, anytime any of those thoughts or fears come up, you loving them, wrapping them with that fuzzy love blanket or whatever ever you want to come up with, whatever like analogy or picture in your mind, right? You just love it. And what I like to do is I say, since I am unconditional love, I can choose to love you, so I love you. I shower you with my love. Ooh, I just got the goosebumps right now because that is who you are. I like to first declare who I am. I am love. I am the eternal now. I am unconditional love. And since everything comes through me, I am deciding that everything is love. My thoughts are love. My actions are love. Everything that I do is love. This world, this life is love, because you guys, the fact is that there is nothing but love, and love is all you need. It is within you. You don't have to seek it outside of you. It's already who you are. And the more that you put your awareness on that love, that who you are within, the less that you're going to seek it outside of you, the less you're going to need it, want it outside of you. Love will come running to you in the most magical ways. And I don't mean romantic love. I don't mean just relationship love. I mean love. Love is money. Love is in your bank account. Love is your car, your house, your specific person, your family. All of that is love. So when you put all your focus on love, guess what? Everything comes running to you. All right, my loves. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.